All right, all right. Hello, everyone. This is Justin Bondietti, Grant Cardone, I want to come to you today with just a little bit of motivation, a little bit of encouragement for those of you that are receiving criticism. For those of you, those salespeople that are getting the judgment from others, from your coworkers, from friends, from family. Why do you do what you do? Oh yeah, that's never gonna work. Why are you talking to that person? They never buy anything. So hey, I just want to come to you for those salespeople that are trying to excel, trying to hit a goal. They're trying to get somewhere in life. Hey, on Instagram, don't get hacked.ca. Thanks for joining. What's up? How you doing? Hey, just want to say those of you that are trying to blow it up, you're trying to reach your goals, whether that's an income goal, a charity goal, whether that's just a business goal of wanting to be able to help others, employ others, whatever your goal is, right? I've done some other videos on goals and reaching your potential and things like that. But today I want to come to you and just talk about those that criticize you and what your real enemy is. Because some salespeople will look at being judged. I'm not talking about rejection. Rejection's different, but being judged by others as like, as the enemy, as something that is negativity and putting you down. And I want to encourage you. I want to shift your thinking, shift your perspective on that. If you're a salesperson and you're just trying to do your best, you're trying to service people, you're trying to get known, you're trying to get out there, trying to hit those goals, you're going places, expect to be criticized by others. Expect others to judge what you're doing. They're going to make a judgment call, whether they like it, don't like it. They might not like all you're doing. They might nitpick little things. Don't talk to that person. Don't do that. I've had that before where I've been told, don't, that person never buys. And then he makes a huge purchase. Right. And people are like, what happened? How'd you do that? Right. That happens. So, but that's not what I'm talking about as far as like, talking to specific people. I want to talk to you just in general about how to really look at criticism from others, from your family, from your friends, your coworkers, all that. Let's turn that perceived negativity into encouragement for you to hit your goals. All right. So from the 10X quote book, Grant Cardone's 10X quote book, this is one of the books I love grabbing. It's got a bunch of quotes in it. This one in here says, build a fire so big and so hot that even your competitors stare in amazement. 10X fire. Even your competitors stare in amazement. And what Grant's talking about there, it refers back to the 10X rule that Grant wrote. It's an awesome book. It talks about what it takes to reach your goals. But chapter 18, that's what we're referring to. What does it mean to build a fire so big, so hot that even your competitors, not just your friends, your family, or your coworkers, but your competitors are like amazed. They're like, wow, they're criticizing you. They're saying, oh yeah, that guy. Man, it's great. It would be great to be known by so many people to be that they're like criticizing you everywhere you go. They're like Grant Cardone. Everybody, like so many people know him, so many people love him, so many people hate him. There's people in between. But he gets criticism, but everybody knows his name. And everybody knows like, oh, hey, yeah, the sales trainer guy, the real estate guy. Oh, he's got the Grant Cardone Foundation now. Now he's got the 10X incubator. He's helping startups and he's doing tons and tons of things. So here's the thing for you as a salesperson trying to reach your goal, your real enemy is not criticism. Your real enemy is obscurity. Your real enemy is not having people know who you are, what you do, and how to do business with you. Shout out to massive.startup on Instagram. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. Hey, so we're just talking about what it takes to take that criticism and shift your mindset and look at it as encouragement, not as negativity. So Grant's talking about what you need to do is you need to build a fire so big, so hot. You need to be doing so much action whether it's on social media, in person, however it is you do it, just all around, that people are like, holy crap, dude, you need to slow down. You're going to burn out. They start criticizing you. They start giving you advice. Your competitors know who you are. And when people ask them about you, they're like, oh yeah, that guy, that gal, that business, right? Like they start criticizing because they know you. They know of you. So obscurity is your enemy. When you start getting criticism, Grant says that's when you know you're on the right track. You know you're on the path to success when people start criticizing, because you're doing so much action. You're taking so much action to get out of obscurity, to get people to know who you are, what you do, and how to do business with you, that they start, oh yeah, making judgment calls like that guy. Yeah, he's never going to last. They start making these judgment calls about you. So here's the thing. So if you start receiving criticism from your family, your friends, things like that, your coworkers, oh yeah, why are you talking to that guy? That guy's never going to buy. Hey, at least you're talking to people. Get out of obscurity. Take massive action. So Grant, chapter 18, he says criticism, and this is the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. And he says in chapter 18, criticism, let's see if I can show over there. Criticism is a sign of success. So in chapter 18 of the 10X rule, and criticism being a sign of success, he also goes in there and he says in here, remember, success is not a popularity contest. Success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. So how do you know that you're defeating? How do you know? This is something I get asked. Okay, how do I know that I'm on the right track? Because I might not be successful yet. I might not be, hitting my goals, seeing the fruits of my labor yet. And I know that obscurity is my enemy. I know that I need to get in touch with people. I need to be talking to people. I need people that know who I am. I need people that know what I can do for them, how I solve problems, what I do, and how to do business with me. So if I'm taking the actions to do that, how do I know I'm being successful? How do I know that actions are actually going to produce the results I'm looking for, even if I haven't realized them yet? The first way is that you start getting criticism. People start saying, man, you're doing too much. You got to slow down. You're going to burn out. Things like that, right? They start criticizing you. Hey, Jack. Hey, I appreciate you on Facebook. 10X, baby. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to show that one. 10X, baby. I love it. If y'all don't know what 10X is, look up Grant Cardone, look up 10X, check it out, Google it, all that sort of thing. It's definitely a movement. It's a movement of people that are not settling. They're reaching for their goals. They're taking this book, the 10X rule, and they're applying it to their life. And that's what I'm bringing to you today. Just a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of motivation about how to beat this enemy called obscurity. You beat this enemy called obscurity by getting out there and interacting with people. Think of all the different ways that you can interact with people and start doing it. Take the actions to put yourself out there. 10XOG here. Don't get hacked.ca. Hey, love it. Go check them out. Don't get hacked.ca. I don't know you, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna go check out your profile on Instagram. Hey man, so here's the thing. How do I know? Because some people like me, right? I take a lot of action. I'm going to a networking dinner tonight. We're gonna talk with one of the folks that works at Alignable, social platform Alignable, and we're going to an in-person dinner. Right? This is an opportunity for me to network and get to know some other folks that are going to be there. That opportunity didn't exist until I took action just a week or two ago. And this opportunity's come up. Now I have other opportunities also that are coming up. So I'm getting out of obscurity. Now I'm taking a lot of action, and people are saying, man, you're going live. I go live at least like 3 times a day. Sometimes I take a couple of days off to be with my family and stuff. Right. But I go live a lot to give people some information, some motivation, some encouragement, hopefully better help them reach their goals and better their lives. And absolutely, I have people telling me, dude, you're too much, man. You're too much. Dude, I love this stuff and I hope I help people, and I should go on here more. I should be doing more. So that's how you're getting out of obscurity. You know you're doing the right things. You know you're taking the right actions. You know you're starting to get there. When people start saying, dude, you're going to burn out. You're doing too much. They start criticizing you. They start judging you. They start giving you advice. If you want more information on this topic and like what you should be doing, check out this book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, specifically chapter 18, criticism is a sign of success. All right. Because I know there's some of you out there that look at criticism, people judging you as negativity. Like it doesn't feel good. Criticism doesn't feel good with anybody, right? But think about it. Man, I'm doing so much that I have people telling me I should stop. I should slow down. I'm going to burn out. Yeah, don't waste your time. That's never going to work, right? If you're getting those things, you really need to think about it. Think about it. Are they telling you that because they've been there, done that, and it didn't work for them? Or is there some factual reason, like something actually like, hey, you cannot legally do that, right? Or are they reflecting on their own insecurities, their own position in life? Some people will criticize others and make judgments and tell them, yeah, that's never going to work because it didn't work for them. Some people will criticize others because they're looking at you. You're doing stuff and you haven't realized the results, the fruit of your labor yet, but you're out there moving it. You're shaking it. Mike Duffy, the nerd, joined Instagram. Hey, I appreciate you jumping on. Love having you here. Thank you all for jumping on here. Give me the love. Appreciate that. Hey, but those folks might just be envious and they might not even realize it. They might be coming from a place where they're making a judgment, a criticism about you and the action you're taking because they wish they could do it as well. Or they had that ability, right? Like, oh man, I wish I could get out there and go knocking on doors and talk to people. A lot of people want to have the result, but they're not willing or they're not really committed to taking the action to get the result. All right. So just realize that criticism is a sign of success and have an understanding of where that criticism is coming from. It is most likely because they don't know or understand how to take enough action to get out of obscurity and realize the success. So just take that to heart, think about it, ponder it a little bit. What actions are you taking? If you are in a position in your life where you're not happy with your level, like you're not reaching your goals, and people are not saying anything about you, like they're not saying like, dude, you know, you're working too much. Maybe you need to take more action. Maybe you need to do more. So I encourage you to think about that. Get this book, The 10X Rule. Join that 10X movement, Google it, and, jump on this chapter 18, read through it. Because as Grant says, success is not a popularity contest. Success is your duty, your obligation, and your responsibility. So even if you're getting criticism for it, if it's your duty to do it, then keep on trucking. All right, y'all. Have a great afternoon. I'll be back on at, I think, 5:05 p.m. Eastern time today. I'm jumping on here, and I'm giving you spouse stall number 4. We're going to talk about the 4th way to handle somebody saying, I need to think about it and talk to my spouse. I need to see what they say. So number 4 today at 5:05 p.m. Eastern time. All right, y'all. Be good.